What's happening? It's your girl, JYMstone.
I do it for the turn up. And we ain't going nowhere. We praise them because it's necessary. So watch us turn this place into a sanctuary.
JYMstone.
I do it for the turn up.
She's a G for Jesus.
And I've come to praise his name. You're tuned in to Sunday Inspiration. It's Justified Madness on Blog Talk Radio.
What's up? What's happening? It's your girl, JYMstone, and welcome to this Sunday Inspiration edition of Justified Madness. That's music from Kirk Franklin featuring Lil Baby. The song is called We Win, and it's from the movie Space Jam: A New Legacy. I love gospel music that steps outside of the box to reach new audiences, especially to bring more of our young people into the church. So shout out to Kirk Franklin and Lil Baby for that. And you know, Kirk Franklin's been doing this for a long time. Now, before I move on, I definitely want to send a shout out to my church, St. Paul Church in District Heights, Maryland, where the senior pastor is Pastor Robert J. Williams Sr. and the co-pastor is Pastor Bobby Williams Jr. And I also got to send a shout out to Reverend Herb Williams, who delivered today's sermon. He came from Acts chapter 17, verses 1 through 9, and his sermon was titled Living to Make an Impact. He talked about how we are called to make an impact in the world and to introduce the world to the God we serve. And we use the talents and gifts that God gave us to do just that. And now St. Paul is again having in-person service, but on a limited basis to allow for social distancing until we are fully on the other side of this COVID-19 season. So if you're not able to attend in person, you can still be a part of the service. We stream the service online every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time via YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitter. So make sure you click on spchurchonline.com for details. That's S as in Saint, P as in Paul, churchonline.com. And when the doors are fully open again, and if you're in the DMV, I'd love to see you there. St. Paul is a church that believes in treating everyone like family, and you will most definitely feel loved from the moment you walk through the doors. I've been a member of St. Paul since 2009, so I'm telling you what I know. Now, this next song is going out to anyone who is going through a difficult season. This past year and a half has really tested our faith and our patience, probably beyond anything we could have ever imagined. But God is still good. He is still on the throne, and he still has us in his hands. So if you believe it's going to work out in your favor and you're going to be all right anyhow, go ahead and give him praise in advance. This is classic gospel music from Hezekiah Walker featuring John P. Key with I'll Make It. And you're tuned into the Sunday Inspiration edition of Justified Madness. What's up? What's happening? It's your girl, JYMstone. Now, I come to bring you the latest and greatest in gospel music every Sunday right here on the Sunday Inspiration edition of Justified Madness. But if you want to get your worship and praise on all through the week, let me tell you about this cool Facebook page, y'all. It's facebook.com/Soundz, SOUNDZ from heaven. Again, Facebook.com/Soundz, SOUNDZ from heaven. Make sure you're tuning in, get your worship and praise on every day, and don't forget to like and share, and join me every Sunday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Sunday Inspiration edition of Justified Madness. Gospel and inspirational for every generation. This is Sunday Inspiration, Justified Madness on Blog Talk Radio. The Sunday Inspiration edition of Justified Madness with your girl, JYMstone. That's music from Rudy, Currence, and Chrisette Michele, and it's called No Greater Love. When I tell you I feel that song down in my soul, y'all, honey, I pray this song ministers to your spirit as it does to mine. It's a reminder that we cannot fall too far, that God's grace can't cover us. No matter how many mistakes we make, no matter how many times we fall, as long as we trust him and continue to give our lives to him, he is faithful to his word. He promised never to leave us nor forsake us, and you can take that to the bank. Yes, it is as simple as confessing with your mouth and believing in your heart that Jesus Christ laid down his life for our sins and that we are forgiven, and nothing can separate separate us from the love of God. So whatever the enemy is trying to tell you, whatever lies he's whispering in your ear and telling you that, oh, God can't forgive that mistake, honey, drown out that noise and rest in the promise that God will never leave you and nothing can separate you from his love. There is truly no greater love. Now, a quick programming note. I'll be back on the air this Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for a special Breast Cancer Awareness Month edition of Justified Madness. I'll be sharing information and resources for those who are battling breast cancer, as well as tips for prevention and ways we can all help in the fight. I'm on the air every Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on blogtalkradio.com/Justified Madness. Now, if you miss any episodes, you can catch up right here on Blog Talk Radio or catch up on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Podchaser, and almost anywhere else you get your podcast. Just Google JYMstone Sunday Inspiration to find out where you can listen. Shout outs to Team JYMstone. That's my official promo team. It's run by my girls Alex, Amina, and Tracy. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Team JYMstone. And I'm on Twitter as well at JWannyVet1. That's JWANYVETTE and the number 1. And I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Fanbase at Justified Madness 31. I gotta send shout outs to my St. Paul family, my fam bam, whether by blood or by love. I love you to life and I love you for real. My twamly, my young nation. And to all my Mad Hatters, Yvette, Boogie, Mia, Angel, Drew, JJ, Tiana, Shane, and last but never ever least, my daughter Jessie. She's the voice that opens up my show every Wednesday and Saturday night, right here on Justified Madness. Now, next up, I have music from Lecrae featuring 1K Phew, Wande, and Hulvey, and it's called Restored. And on the other side of the commercial, I have music from Pastor Mike Jr. with I Got It. I'm telling you, whatever I'm going through, that song just gets my spirit right every time. Shout out to Pastor Mike Jr. Now, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for a special Breast Cancer Awareness Month edition of Justified Madness. Good night and God bless.
It's like the devil trying to scare you. Being restored.
What's up? What's happening? It's your girl, JYMstone. I'm sending a shout out to my girl, Darlene McCoy. You can hear her every night on The Nightly Spirit with Darlene McCoy, and also Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell and the Willie Moore Jr. Show. Tune in to The Light 1310 AM in Indianapolis, Indiana, or click on PraiseIndy.com to listen worldwide.
I don't know what you come to do, but I'll come to praise his name. You're tuned into Sunday Inspiration. It's Justified Madness on Blog Talk Radio.